Well, hello everybody. Leo here. Check out that view. Not bad, huh? Leaves are falling. Beautiful day. It's Sunday. It's just before Halloween. We're getting ready to have our first good freeze here on Halloween night. We're expecting around 30. The following night on the 1st, we're expecting around 28, 29. And old Leo's going tent camping. So, yeah. But I thought today I had a little bit of time left over. Heather's busy on some videos, and I had a little bit of time, so I figured I'd come out and show you guys some of the fall colors, some of the leaves and stuff. Hang on, I'm gonna let the car pass. You're not too loud, is it? Yeah, a little bit. A little noisy. Little. I'm just at the foot of Buffalo Mountain Trail number 10. It goes up right there. And we're going to a spot here in a minute called Death Rock. And it's kind of funny. I was getting ready to leave the house. Heather says, "Be careful." I said, "Okay, I'm just going to Death Rock." Okay, the irony of that statement isn't totally lost on me. Side by sides. Anyway, I figured I'd take y'all out and show y'all some of these pretty colors from a really high, really cool spot. You can see for about 30 miles from up there. There's a radio tower way out through there. It's 30 miles from here. You can see it from the top of Death Rock. It's behind that cell tower back that way. But I just thought I'd start off here and show you my little town. All these colors, all these leaves, every bit of this will be gone in about a week or so. We get the first good freeze this week. Fall is over, the growing season ends, and winter begins. All right. In case anybody's curious, that section right there, right in the center of your screen, that's the Dirt Days mud pit. When we have a little trail festival every year called Dirt Days, and that's the mud pit. Yeah, first time we did it, I think 3 or 4 vehicles were like totaled. So yeah, it's pretty deep. It's a little bit extreme, to be honest. So yeah. But I'm just parked right around the curve here. I can see the top of my Can-Am right there. We're going to jump in it, and I'm not only going to show you the top of the mountain, I'm going to show you the trail going up for those of you who are also trail riders who maybe want to see Death Rock. One of the Almost Heaven swings is up here. There's 9 of them in the state, and one of them is up here. So I'm going to show you basically how you get up there. A friend right there. Butch Sleedy, Trailblazers Outfitters. He rents side by sides and stuff like that. You can see the van. How you doing, Butch? Yeah? No, I'm good, just videoing. He rents side by sides, and he's quite the little dirt bike rider. He's a dirt bike rider from way back. Anyway, right there is the entrance to the trail, and it comes right along this rock face out through that way, and then goes up the mountain. And I can remember when I was a little kid, we used to climb this and go up here to Death Rock, my cousins and I. And that was before this cut-through project here, US 119, that predates all of this. They actually took out the way we'd come down. We go up that way. How you doing? Go up that side, go up Death Rock, goof off, all that stuff. Come back down on this side. When they done this, it cut our little, when they did this, it cut off our exit. So we had to go back down the other way. Kind of cut half of our trip off when they did that. Ruined it. But we're just going right there as far as we're going. and heading up that way. Let me get my keys. Might need those, huh? This is a really pretty little spot. Very scenic. Colors, the fall colors should be really dramatic too. Trail 10. Very far. Takes about, we'll say 10-15 minutes. It's not very far, but it's a whole lot of up all at once. Very steep. There's the bridge, not there where those side-by-sides are, where I was just standing. They're probably headed over here. I'll probably be in their way here just in a minute. It's US 119. So anyone who comes down to visit for trails, historic sites, whatever, you just come right down 4-lane US 119 all the way. You don't have to deal with any windy little roads. Those of us old enough to remember doing all of it on US 52. Not so straight, not so level either. I do have Mr. Boney with me, by the way. It is 2 days till Halloween, after all. It's a good little trail. It's a fun one. Good climb. Tours, Trail 10 here is kind of sort of a little litmus test if everyone does well coming up Trail 10. I know they pretty much got the rest of the trails under control. A little vertical there for a second. Check these out. There's a real pretty spot right out here. And some mud. Check that out. Check that out. There's a pretty spot over there, but if you do it, if you go out there, you're going to be cleaning the vehicle for at least a couple hours. You can go up this way, right there, but I like the other way. I like the old way. Traditional. That one right there, they just added that not long ago. This is my favorite way right here. Up Trail 10. You can go up 36, 37. It's at the end of 37. It's the top of the mountain, but I prefer to go this way. I'll tell you a little bit about the history when we get up there. It has a really cool story. Death Rock. All I can tell y'all, hopefully you're sitting down for when we get out here. Got some other trail riders here. Looks like they're getting ready to head out. They're heading out. Looks like some hikers too. There's a couple still left and no machine, so apparently they've hiked up. So we'll give them a minute and then show you the cliff face. This right back here, this rock right here, I remember this from when I was little. We used to camp up here all the time. There's a rattlesnake den in the bottom of that. Underneath there's a big crack, and I made a video about it once on our other channel. Yeah, the history of this place, really cool history here. But now we'll hang out just a minute, and as soon as the girls get done, they were here first, so we'll give them, give them their moment at the cliff. But like I said, this back here, oh, bug flew right in my eye. Won't have that problem after this week, will we? All the bugs that's been biting you all year, guys, all summer long, they're going down hard this week. Vengeance is ours. But what I was saying, there's a rattlesnake den. There's a crack right in there. And there's a rattlesnake den down in there. They've been there that I know of since I was a little kid, since I was about 10. They've been there, so a really long time. And the old satellite dish up there, that was the old Cox cable back in the 70s, the old ribbon wire TV line. I don't know if some of y'all remember that back in the day, giving away my age, ain't I? But yeah, they had a cable ran down into town. But just look at the trees here, golds and yellows, and having fun on the swing. There comes somebody coming up too. Like I said, popular little spot. Check that out. How cool is that? I don't want to directly video of, be rude. But anyhow, I guess I'm going to shut the camera down until we get a little bit of a gap here, and fire the camera back up, and I'll show you a view to absolutely take your breath. All right, everybody is gone now, and it's just us. Me and you and Mr. Boney. He's here too. Say hi, Mr. Boney. Tell everybody happy Halloween. Look at the leaves. Wind, every time the wind blows, the leaves do it again. Look at all the colors. Now, I haven't seen this yet. I waited till everybody left. I wanted to do this with you guys. And here we go. Now this is one of 9 Almost Heaven swings in West Virginia. They're placed at prominent locations throughout the state. Check out that view. Whoa. Well guys, I promised you a cool view. I'm gonna go ahead and call that one, a done deal. Look at that. You can see town down in here, and the river, the Tug River, snakes down and goes around that way. Everything on that side of the river is Kentucky. Everything on this side of the river is West Virginia. And the town itself, this is the city, Williamson, the town itself. It's actually, it doesn't look very big, but it's actually a lot bigger than it looks, because you've got Williamson here, residential area, hospital, stuff's back up in here. On the other side of that mountain right there, you have East Williamson. On the other side of this mountain, you have West Williamson going down that way. South Williamson is actually in Kentucky. It's in another state. But that's South Williamson right over there. It's a beautiful view though, isn't it? I figured this would be a pretty view today. I figured since I had some time, I would bring you guys up here and show this to you. But we used to camp up here when I was little. My cousins and I will mention that. Man, look at that, how pretty. Beautiful, isn't it? But I will mention that part. We used to camp, have a little campfire right there when we come up here. God knows how. I know y'all seen like Survivor, man, on TV, Survivor this, that, the other. We used to come out here when we were little kids, you know, little hillbillies, you know how it is. And we'd come out here for days. This is back in the 70s, obviously. This has been a minute. But we'd come out here and we'd camp, stay for days hunting, you know, ginseng, bloodroot, stuff like that. And, you know, just playing kids, you know how it is. And Mom only had one rule. I lived right there. I live over there now, so I didn't move far. Moved away 3 or 4 times, wound up coming back, you know how it is. But Mom only had one rule. She said, if I looked up here and I saw smoke, I don't call the police. So we had to keep a fire going. You know, whenever we camp up here, we'd have to keep a fire going so that Mom wouldn't, you know, she'd know it was okay. She could just look up and see the smoke. The thing she didn't know, okay? She thought we were camping back here. We were camping down this cliff. You go down a little ways, there's a cave. There comes some side-by-sides coming up. You go down this side, and there's a cave down there. And we were climbing out on that rock face and camping out inside that cave. And this is where I brought Michael Myers, Tony Moran. This is where I brought him. That trail, that last section, Trail 36, used to be an outlaw trail. It was really rough when I brought him up it. But you can see the side-by-sides heading in. A few more people. Looks like I just caught just enough of a gap in between the last trail riders and these trail riders to get in some really cool video. And you can see this far antenna. There's a, you know, one of those antennas has, I guess it's a cell tower on top, whatever, has a light. But it's supposedly 30 miles from here. So that's what they say. You can see for 30 miles from this spot. And you can see, like I said, it's telling you about how the 4-lane comes right by town. You know, if you come down here to visit historic sites, ride trails, whatever, Williamson's a good option. You know, it's right beside the 4-lane. You can see it. You just pull right off the 4-lane and park. You know, you don't have to deal with US 52, little windy 2-lane roads. None of that stuff. I was kind of hoping Ethan would be out today, but it's a hawk named Ethan. Get it? Ethan Hawk. Get it? But he's usually out here. It's pretty cool. You know, you're up here. You're looking down at the hawk. It's pretty cool. But we also will do fireworks several times a year, Halloween and 4th of July, stuff like that. You know, the town will have fireworks shows. It's just a really cool place to come up and watch the fireworks from. But it's a tourist spot now. As you can see, you know, it gets a lot of trail riders come up here now. But when I was little, it was just us. Me and a few cousins. Kind of wondered about that too. Seemed like all the cousins, none of them do this stuff anymore. I'm the only one that does it. Kind of makes me wonder if I was the one, if I was getting them to do it when I was little. But anyway, I guess I better get out of here. There's some folks here wanting to come check out the view too, and we don't want to monopolize things. So I guess we'll get on out of here and head on back over toward the house. And anyway, guys, y'all have a really good day. Hope you enjoyed the really pretty view from Death Rock, and hope y'all have a really good day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Leo out.